Hello everyone, it's me, DillysSims. Welcome back to my channel. Today is... oh, I don't know. I still have to, pick a name for this series. And I'm thinking, I know it started off being just, Barbie dream houses, but I'm thinking about, branching out and making, other toys if possible here. Like, girls' toys and boys' toys, because I'm thinking of another build, but it probably won't come out for another 3 weeks because next week I have pre-recorded, and this is actually pre-recorded too. I'm just binge studying for my final because, again, I'm bad at math. If you've watched any of my other videos for the past 2 or 3 months, oh god, any of my other builds for the past 2 or 3 months, a reoccurring theme is that I tell the same story, and it's not even a story, it's just a fact. I tell the same fact that I am bad and horrible at math, because it's true. I am just bad and horrible at math. And if this is your first episode, I mean, this is not an actual TV show. This is, I need to remind myself that, this is a video. If this is your first video, oh my gosh, this is a bad voiceover. If this is your first, introduction to me as DillysSims, well, hello, and I'm bad at math, so that's something that you'll get to know about me, that I'm horrible at math, and I will spend every video almost talking about how horrible I am at it. So, I wanted to talk about this, front porch patio thing. It's not, an actual piece of plastic in the dollhouse. It's painted on because the dollhouse you'll see at the end. First of all, this build is called Barbie's Glamour House. I think that's what the name of the toy is. It's one of Barbie's many, many dream houses. And this is painted on. Well, it looks like Barbie has a little intro. And I don't even know what that's called. Before you step into the house, there's a little patio. This would be her patio technically. So this took so long to get, but I think it turned out so good. When it's all done, screenshots, it's gonna look so good. And I'm so sorry that this was the worst voiceover ever so far. I promise I'm gonna redeem myself. I promise. I've been how do I put this? Binge creating videos. At least all the speed builds. All the speed builds I've been getting done and out of the way because, again, I'm studying so hard for this math test because I have a math test on the 16th, and then I have my final on the 23rd, and a week after that. So I'm right now, when this goes out, I am studying for my final, and I just finished my last exam. Because the exam is the last 2 chapters of the textbook, which is calculus and probability. No, it's not calculus, I lied. It's calculus, right? Is it calculus? I'm gonna say calculus, I could be totally wrong. I probably said something else in another video, but I'm sorry if I said something else in another video. You'll just have to watch all my other videos to find out which one it was. Yeah. I have a feeling it's not calculus. What is it? Anyways, I'm not gonna rattle my head around it. Rattle my head around it? That's not even proper English. I'm not gonna rattle my head about it. Is that what it is? Whatever. Oh, I said I was gonna try to make this a better voiceover, but it's not. Oh. But yes, this is Barbie's Glam Dream House, and the interior I tried to make exactly like the toy, which you will see in the screenshots. And this is still when Barbie's dream houses were painted on. So you got a painted on kitchen, a doorway into a fake room that you can never actually walk into because it's painted. So, yeah, this looks like a very not completed house, but that's just because of the way the toy is. And the whole upstairs it's one large room. Because if you study it really closely, the whole upstairs, second story, is one large room. And I'm like, our beds aren't like the Barbie beds that take up a huge chunk of like the space in the dollhouse. It's a small bed. Even our big bed is still a small bed. So I tried really hard, but the upstairs is just a hot mess. And there's nothing I could do to fix it. It's just a hot mess. But the living room / like dining area space on the first floor, mwah. DillysSims, pat yourself on the back. Barbie would be proud. It turned out to be a good first story, for sure. Yeah. So, how are you guys doing? Are you guys doing good? Good, that's what I like to hear. I don't have too many stories. Oh, actually, I'm gonna rant and talk to you guys about my day. Okay, so, like I said, I am horrible at math. So, even though I have 2 math classes, no, I have 1 math class, but I have 2 classes. One of them is a history class. This has been one of the hardest semesters, and I know it's like stupid to say that this is one of my hardest semesters. I don't know why it's my hardest semester. Maybe it's just because of the math, because math is so hard, but it is so hard. And it's like, for some reason I'm finding it so hard, but I have been, for the most part, staying up, and normally I don't stay up. I go to bed at like, if I have to wake up the next day, I try to get like 6 hours of sleep, but, oh, I've been staying up till like 1 in the morning, plus, like last night, I went to bed at 1:30 in the morning, and you guys are like, whatever, Dilly, you can sleep in. No, I can't, because, fun fact, I know I've talked about this on my channel, especially in the past couple of weeks too. I have been working so much at my job. Like, I counted my hours, and normally I don't count my hours, but some of my coworkers have been asking me, like, how many hours do you get? And I have been getting almost 40 hours, and if you don't, like, work, or if you don't have a job, 40 hours is considered full-time. I have been working like 38, 39 hours, which is almost full-time. And then I'm also like, staying up to do homework and make videos is like, ooh, I'd much rather just shave my hair off, have like a Britney Spears moment, and just like cry. But going back to the topic, I had to wake up at 5. And again, well, it's actually like 5:30, but I went to bed at like 1:30, so that means I only got like 4 hours of sleep, so I was dead at work. Like, I woke up and I was so tired, like, I did not want to get out of bed. And then I like went to work, and I got to work, right? And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna grow some hair on my chest, and I'm like, I'm gonna just take an espresso shot. And if you don't know what that is just like a shot of espresso. Wow, I basically just described it when I said espresso shot is a shot of espresso. Ugh. Anyways, so yeah, that like puts hair on your chest. That is strong. So strong. But I also took one with my coworker, Patty, and it like burned going down, and it woke me up, and I was like, yes, and she's like, and this is how drugs feel, and I was like, oh, why aren't I doing drugs? This feels great. Which, no, I wouldn't do drugs, and I do not support doing drugs, because drugs ruin lives, and I've seen it firsthand, so, no. But, oh, it felt so good, but it only lasted a little bit, which I guess is kind of like drugs, and, like, I felt really good, like, energized. I felt like I could take on the world. But then, like, a couple of hours later, I was like tired again. I was like, oh, I need another espresso shot. But I didn't get another espresso shot. So until like, it started at 7. Yeah, I was at work at 7. Took my shot, and then I didn't get another espresso shot until like 1:30. Yeah. maybe 1:30, 1:45-ish. And oh my god, it was so crazy at work today. It was packed full of people and we were understaffed, which is so funny because last week we had like 8 people working, and which is like, normally we have 5, but today we only had like 3 people. And I'm like, okay, we're like 2 people short, and it was awful. It was just bad. And I don't know why. I think it was like my lack of sleep. Normally, and it doesn't happen often, but customers yell at me, and it happens. I get it. Some people get hangry. I get it. Like, I get it. It happens. I've gotten hangry before. I try really hard not to get hangry at customers. I mean, not at customers. Oh god. At customer service people, because I know how it feels to be on the other side. But this guy today came in with his mom, and he was like 30 something. So they came in and they seemed really nice, right? Like, I took the register and they're like, oh, we have a nice young man working today. And so like he took his order, and for some reason it confused me because he ordered like the same sandwich for him and his mom, but his mom got like the combo and he didn't. And I was like, so you want this? And he's like, no, I want this. And I was like, okay, but and he kept just repeating the same thing over and over and over. And then he got really mad and angry at me, and he started like, no joke, screaming at me. And I just, after I took his order, like I figured it out and took his order, I was like, I was hit with depression. I was so sad. Like, so sad. I was like, I just want to cry. And then I went to the bathroom and I was like, Dylan, because my name is Dylan, it's not Dilly. I was like, Dylan, you get yelled at by customers sometimes frequently. It happens sometimes a couple of times a week. So why all of a sudden does this customer yelling at you matter when previously you've had dozens in the past yell at you? And I'm making myself sound like a stupid customer service employee, but I'm not. It's not like it happens all the time. It happens because I mess up. It happens because my coworkers mess up. It's life. I get it. People get hangry. And I was like, this isn't right. You shouldn't cry. So then I washed my face in the bathroom to calm myself down, and I went back to work. But I don't know why I felt so low at that point. For some reason, this like 30-year-old man who I'm assuming he was with his mom. Here I am just like throwing shade at him. He just made me feel so bad about myself. I don't have any takeaways for you guys today, but just love yourself. If I'm trying to create a takeaway, guys, just love yourself. Because, yeah, just love yourself. Because you're great. If you're watching my series, any of my series you're obviously a great person, so, duh. Oh, that was a bad note to end off on. But have a good day, guys. I really hope everybody has a good day. I'm gonna leave this part off here. Let me know what you think of the house. Let me know if it's like close. If you think it's not close, tell me how stupid I am in the comment section below. If you have any ideas or if you have any toys that you want to see made, tag it in the gallery with the hashtag DillysSims. Oh wait, no. If you want to create any builds or characters for one of my series, tag it in the gallery with the hashtag DillysSims. If you want to see any toys being made in The Sims, email it to me. My email is in the description below. Like, subscribe, comment, do all those fun YouTube things, and I will catch all of you guys next time. Bye, everybody.